I'm not gonna lie. It's a fight to serve God. No, because like for real, like sin is just so much more prevalent in our society in this generation than at any point in the history of the world. I mean, this little device right here, you can get access to anything these days. And then you have the world telling you that right is wrong and wrong is right. And you get praised for sinning. And then you get made fun of when you try to live God's way. Got me feeling like a minority out here in more ways than one. I found myself asking God, like, God, how do you expect me to live holy and pure in this generation? It seems impossible. And he tells me, you're right. In your own strength, it is impossible. In John 15:5, Jesus says, I'm the vine, you're the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that produces much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. So even Jesus tells us, like, you're not going to produce the fruit of Christ in your life consistently if you're not staying connected to him. And when I read that, when I hear that, it makes so much sense why we must read our word consistently, why we must pray, why we must worship, why we must be in godly community, have accountability, and have mentorship. Because if I'm not doing those things, that means that the world is influencing me. And if the world is influencing me, I will not be able to live holy and pure consistently. Another scripture that I love is Galatians 5:16, which tells us to walk by the Spirit and you won't gratify the desires of your flesh. You see, the desires of the flesh are against the Spirit, and the desires of the Spirit are against the flesh. So you must be full of the Spirit if you want to resist the temptations of the flesh. You following me? So yes, I want to acknowledge that it's not a cakewalk to serve God in this generation. But yet, we are able to do all things through Christ who gives us the strength. God does not give us an excuse to live a lifestyle of sin. We must come under his lordship. We must surrender fully to him every day. And because of how prevalent sin is these days, and social media and all these other things, that means we must be that much more intentional to say yes to God each and every day, even when I don't feel like it.